Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Amy.
Hi.
I am Chef Poul. Alex is with his mommy and daddy this weekend. Hey, you guys are awesome. We miss you, Alex. We're going to make a quick video on the TerQuo Special. And you're about to learn all about it, believe me. I hope you like it. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Visit our website, www.poulskitchen.com. If you look up in the upper right corner, you'll see our books. So, Amy...
Hey.
There's our TerQuo Special.
Right here.
Let's see. What do you think?
I think it looks amazing. I can't wait to try it.
Well, let's take one bite. Really
very
good?
flavorful.
Yeah, so...
Excellent.
So, TerQuo, I hope you appreciate this. We took our time to try to make your dish. I hope we did it justice. So, we'll see you guys soon. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen, Chef Poul with Chef Amy.
Hi.
So we're making a really quick video today. This won't be very long. This is going to be called the TerQuo Special. So why are we calling it the TerQuo Special? My buddy TerQuo, or Quo-Fan, has many, has the signature dish, and it's a pasta noodle dish. So we've got ground beef already made. We're waiting for the noodles to boil, and actually I do believe we have a lid for this, but God only knows where it is. It's going to be a little messy, it's a little bit difficult. So we got two things left to make. We're waiting for the water to boil so that we can get the noodles, and then we've got the pasta sauce, and we got the chili oil. Chili oil, what's that? Well, Tara likes using a lot of hot peppers, and to say the least would make Amy cringe because I don't think she can handle it quite as well as he can. It is what it is. So we're going to be making our own specialized chili oil type of deal. So in this pot right here, of course I have to take this off of it or it's not gonna pour. I'm going to be pouring quite a bit of oil. Now the beautiful thing about this is that what I don't use we can pour into a mason jar later. Now I think some people can make this a little bit too crazy. Because you don't need to go too nuts with this. So I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon's worth of ginger. And yes, this is a very traditional Chinese dish. However, I'm not making it traditional at all. This is my making. I'm going to put another tablespoon of garlic powder. And that's not garlic salt, that's garlic powder. There is a difference.
Yeah, huge.
And I'm going to put another tablespoon of ground cinnamon in here. And then I'm going to put some mustard.
Ground mustard.
Ground mustard. Ground mustard's good on pretty much everything, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to put about a teaspoon of roasted sesame oil. And I'm going to take 5 carnices. And this stuff's really great. It's good for you. It's really healthy.
You can make tea out of it. You can do a lot.
Yeah. And because some of them were broken off, I'm just going to take another one. So we'll just take 6. We got too many spices.
We do.
And I'm going to take this and I'm going to break this down here. I'm going to take this, and this is crushed chili peppers. It's from the Indian aisle of the grocery store.
It was cheaper.
And it's cheaper than buying ours. Now, with that being said, the caveat to this is, and if you have a spice grinder you want to use, this is my coffee grinder, I don't want to use it for spice, so I just use cardamom. Like I said, mine's going to be quite a bit different. I'm going to fill in quite a bit of this in here. So I'm going to move this all the way to the back. And we're going to do a slow boil on this. But we're going to give it a good mix because, well, kind of need to.
Yeah, because of all the spices in it.
So we're going to let this boil up really, really high. I'm actually going to put a little bit more oil in.
Takes quite a bit.
It does. There we go. And we're going to let this boil for quite a while. Now, we got a little bit more prep work to do. If we have an onion, I don't think we do, then we're going to mince that up and then we're going to cut some cheese. So we'll be back once we get the cheese done and sorted, and this should almost be done by that point. So when this is done, we got the cheese, we got the onion going, then we'll be back. If we don't have an onion, we don't have an onion. You should have one. It is good for it, but you don't have to have it. So we'll be back. Welcome back. So our noodles are done, our meat's done. Now we got to make some oil.
Smells good in here.
It does. So we're going to slowly, and you're going to wash your hands too, because if you don't,
You'll get burned. Wow. Oh, it's going to overflow.
Now, I wasn't expecting that kind of reaction. I blame me. So, this means we're going to have to clean our stove down a little bit.
Yeah. And our counter.
Yes, especially our counter.
So you need to make sure you have a big enough container because you just saw what happened. So you have to give it room.
You have to give it lots and lots of room. So
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this here.
Oh, is it going to do it again? Oh.
So this is a little fun.
Take it off the stove.
I can't take it off the stove. See, don't listen to her. That's the stupidest thing you could have done. This is hot. You need the stove for the insulation. If you take it off the stove, you're being stupid. Because where are you going to put it? Because you're going to burn your counter.
You could put it on a cooling rack, which I was thinking of.
But it's a small container, it won't necessarily be as stable. Okay, so that's good. So I do apologize. I wasn't necessarily planning on taking time to clean. Now, on this, I would recommend using a little bit of milk or coconut milk. I prefer coconut milk. However, we're kind of running out of milk, so I can't really use milk right now. So I'm just going to wash my hands because they're a little greasy because that's a lot of oil. So you're going to ask, well, Paul, what's next? Well, we're actually almost done. And I say almost. So now I need to find a can opener. It's right here. So now we're going to make some sauce. And I might use a little bit of milk. I don't need too much. So we're going to shove this in here. Now, if we had the food processor, I probably would have taken a moment and grinded that down. Or I could have been smart and bought one that was actually totally crushed down. Not a big deal. So that's just one can there, and I'm just going to grab just a little bit of milk. You don't need a lot. Yeah, maybe a little bit. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need a whole lot. Then I'm going to put a little bit of my favorite barbecue sauce in. Why? Because I like to. So that's probably about 2 teaspoons worth.
Yeah, probably.
Not a whole lot. Now you're going to notice I'm not really spending a lot of time spicing this up. And I'm not going to, and I'll tell you why. There's no common sense in doing that. Because in reality, if I did that, then it's kind of a waste. Why, Paul? Why is that a waste? Well, I'll tell you. Because this is going to have all the spice that's needed, and watch your hands because that's pretty hot. But this is going to be so potent, you really won't need a whole lot. You just need a little bit. But remember, that's oil. That's been sitting in really, really hot for quite a while. Now, some people say that you need to leave it sit there for an hour. You don't. I'm not making traditional, and if I was, then Amy's going to love me today because she's got a lot of cleaning to do. And right after this, I'm making her some chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Amy's going to be happy with that, I think, anyways.
Yeah.
So, right at this point, we're waiting for this to come up to a boil, and then we're going to start putting some cheese in, and we're pretty much almost done. How's this look, Amy?
Good.
So the sauce wasn't that hard to make. It's hot. And when I say hot,
Spicy.
I mean really hot. And it's one of those things I love to tell you that you need to take your time and taste test your food.
But you can't.
And Amy's right. This you don't. Because it's so
It's oil.
it's oil and it's hot. And if you don't watch what you're doing with this and you start eating this, you're going to have some serious third degree burns in your throat.
Because it's super duper hot.
And I know Amy's really excited, and you'd say, why is Amy really excited? Well, she's Dutch. She gets excited about everything and anything. But she's going to have some of this home, and we're going to be making some chocolate ice cream after this. I'm not doing a video on it because it's not healthy, it's not good for you, so I'm not doing that.
It's a treat.
It's just a treat. I used to have a thing for licorice ice cream. Nobody makes it anymore, so I found a way to make it for myself. Now, am I going to eat it a lot? No. But at least I know that when I actually want it, I can have it. Okay, so that's starting to go a little bit now. All that excitement done. So when you're adding cheese to this, and you want cheese because it will thicken it up a little bit, and a cheese sauce is always going to be really good. TerQuo, I hope I do this a little bit of justice to what you like, man. I'm really trying, but
The only problem is it's not pork.
it's not pork. But TerQuo told me that beef's alright. So you want to take some time and make sure you get the cheese melted in before you go too far. It's starting to melt pretty good. Oh, and this looks really good.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. You don't need to cook this like crazy. It's not necessary. This is pretty much done now as is. Yeah, okay, so good. Okay, so we got a Tupperware dish.
Time bringing it to work.
I'm gonna take this off the heat now, or
Turn the heat off.
turn the heat off a bit. Okay, so we're gonna set this on that plate. Now, is this
Probably not.
probably not? No.
It's only been a few minutes, so it's probably still really hot.
So I'm going to take this here and just spread around the noodles here. And then I'm going to take another thing here and I'm going to grab some
Hamburger. And stir that.
Always want to stir so that you're not just getting one big bite of everything.
And then sauce.
Here we go. We got Amy's dinner. The Taro's is probably going to be a little bit more saucy. I don't know. I've never actually seen his, but I think this will be really good. I think
so too.
I think so too. So ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Please visit www.poulskitchen.com and take a look at that. That's going to be awesome. Tara, what do you think? The TerQuo Special. So until next time, eat safe, and we'll see you later.